And good morning, everybody. San Antonio and the surrounding areas. You know who you are.
London, Japan, petite.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, everybody, I'm here with
Vanessa.
No.
Vanessa Martin, not Sandoval.
It's Rebe Sandoval, everybody. Rebe Sandoval. No. This is Vanessa Martin. Is it kind of okay?
I'm Vanessa Sandoval.
Is it kind of
I'm a
wrong?
Sandoval.
Like, I can't believe I'm not with another Sandoval right now.
I know.
I was with all of the Jackson 5
Sandoval
all week long. And actually I got to give a shout out to Ana Sandoval for filling in for Margaret, your comadre. A little bit lazy, that one there, and she's like phoning it in now. She's like, no, my sister's got it. I'm gonna go do Boxworth or Hot Works or whatever it is.
Boxworth, that's funny.
And but welcome back.
Thank you. I know. I haven't been here since
last year.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you since last year. How about that?
There you go. Yes. Yeah.
It seems like forever though. Like, I know it seems like forever I've seen Margaret. Like, it is Margaret, right? I mean,
just say it's one of the Sandovals. She's one of the Sandovals.
I got a chance to hang out with them last night at the comedy show, our first show at Mi Familia. And thanks to everybody that came on out last night. It was a lot of fun. I wish I could have said I could see you, and it was fun to see you, but I couldn't. But it was
fun hearing them.
It was fun hearing them, and you know what's interesting? They sat in the front row, the front table, and I didn't even know they were there. I did not know that until after the show. They came and they're like, "Hey," Madi came up to me and goes, "Hey,
Mimi.
how's it, Mimi or Anna?" She got like 5 different names. I think she's wanted in some states.
Yeah, right.
So Anna,
aliases.
I'll keep her professional. Anna came through and said, "Hey, you know what? We enjoyed the show." I'm like, "Who's this?" And she goes, "It's me, Anna." So I go, "Oh snap!" I go, "Y'all, wait, when did y'all get here?" She goes, before you got here. And I'm like, "What?" I didn't even know they were there. So they showed up, and it was really cool having them.
Yeah, I knew they were going to go. Margaret had told me that they were going to go.
Nice.
Yeah, but she's got her daughter for 3 weeks, so she's kind of like limited on what she can do now.
Oh, okay. Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
So we have the next show at and again, I got to give a shout out to Alvin Perry, who headlined last night, brought the heat, killed it.
You were mentioning he did great.
He did really good. He was voted San Antonio Current's Comedian of the Year, rightfully so. I mean, the baton has definitely been passed.
Because you had it 3 years in a row.
I had it 3 years in a row, and but I tell you, I'm glad to see others receiving the
right, because then we'd all accuse you of fixing it.
Yeah,
it'd be fixed.
Like, I mean, again, it's like as much as you want to stay relevant and so on. I think I'm at that point now where I want to see others just continue to.
I get that. Like you're like a been there, done that. You know what? Let's see the up and coming artists.
And I like to see actually people that are putting the work in, that are grinding, that are working and constantly perfecting their craft. And I've seen, Alvin several times now, and he has been up in his craft every time. Came out, and I asked him if he could do a clean set. He did phenomenal.
Great.
Knocked it out of the park. Not a dull moment. I mean, not only him, but Dallas Van killed it. John Abraham and Daniel Quintero, they all did a fantastic job. I kind of like that lineup. I would like to have that same lineup back, but
you should do that.
I'm going to have them back, all of them back for sure, but I have to mix it up a little bit just so people that came that last night will see something a little bit.
Well, maybe they want to see them again.
Maybe. I don't know, because they were.
You know what? That's a good test to see, like, okay, you know what? Does this group, should I always have them together? Are they always going to bring out a crowd?
Sing the line together, guys, and keep y'all going.
Yeah.
But they did a fantastic job, and I got a chance to I was actually meeting with the folks at Mi Familia because they want to start doing late night comedy over there at Mi Familia, but they want to do also an all Spanish show. So if you're, know of any, just folks that are looking for an all Spanish show, your grandparents, your uncle, whoever, like yourself, whatever. If you want to go and do that, tell them to come to Mi Familia pretty soon. I believe January 31st is when they're really trying to do their first one. Our next comedy show at the Mi Familia will be my birthday show on February 5th. So I'm going to get that flyer going hopefully this weekend so we can put, we have to start promoting that. So it's be in a couple of weeks.
No kidding.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Your birthday is very soon.
Very soon, yeah. I'm gonna be 54.
54.
Wow.
Well, there's a birthday.
Hopefully I can see by that time.
Seriously.
Yeah, and again, I don't know if I had mentioned this yesterday, but I found out that the Manjaro that I was taking, it like causes like vision loss.
It's a side effect, so it doesn't mean that it'll happen to everybody.
It's not only if you have like detached retinas, and I got 2 of them.
Oh,
I was like,
bro, you're all kinds of wrong.
Yeah, so it kind of messed me up a little bit, and thanks to Rory who told me about it. You know, she called me up the other night, and which, by the way, congratulations to Rory on her new gig with Trending with Trudy. You know, congratulations on that. So she's got a new gig segment called Rory's World.
Yeah. So you'll be seeing her from time to time on the show.
Make sure support them.
Yes.
Watch their show at 2:00. Again, we support them 100%, and you know, good people.
Love our Trudy.
We love our Trudy.
Love our Trudy. Yeah, she used to be one of your co-hosts, like
she
a
was
filling co-host
with me. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, Trudy is one of those fun people, you know, because she like the thing about like Trudy is that she knows sports.
Yes,
she knows sports too. But we don't
not anymore. Not anymore.
But you know,
I haven't kept up with sports since I got out of the sports industry.
Really?
So if
I ask you right now, who do you think is going to win between Buffalo and Baltimore Ravens?
We'll just go with Ravens because that sounds cool.
Okay, since that case, who do you pick, the Chiefs or the Texans?
Chiefs, because didn't they win the Super Bowl last year?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're going to win. And then again, it's against the Texans.
Okay. Rams versus Eagles.
Eagles.
Huh?
Eagles.
Eagles. All right.
Because Jeanette's a big fan of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jeanette.
So I'm Jeanette
I like green. Like green. Okay.
Who else?
Washington Commanders and Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions, because Motown was in Detroit.
Atta girl.
So I'm going for Detroit Lions.
I think Detroit. I hope Detroit. If the Chiefs beat the Texans, I want Detroit to win it all.
Okay, cool.
I do want Detroit to win it all. And y'all heard it first from me. If the Texans lose, that's the only way I'm rooting for the Lions to go all the way, because they haven't won squat.
Wait, when is the Super Bowl? Shouldn't that be happening like in the next few weeks?
The Super Bowl is like February.
Isn't it the first Sunday?
Producer, can you get on that, producer?
The first Sunday of the month?
Find out when the Super Bowl is. Producer? NASA? Producer? Can you get on that, please? When is the Super Bowl? What day?
She's not watching this show.
Yeah, can you get Siri on it? Thanks.
No, just kidding.
Yeah, she's all thanks. I'm producing your show. Yeah.
She can't watch. She's too busy producing. I'm
over here eating acai bowl or whatever.
Acai. I used to call it acai. And acai. It's spelled ACAI.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Isn't that how it's spelled? So you would think acai.
Acai.
It's acai.
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 Nice. We just got real racist.
Anyway,
no.
We
got to, one of the things. Kendrick Lamar. Do you know?
Is doing what?
Kendrick
Lamar.
Real quick,
let me give a shout out, a birthday shout out. Happy birthday to my little one's father, Mike. I hope you have a wonderful day. And we were talking about birthdays, so I was trying to segue, but then you started talking about something else.
Sorry.
So just wanted to say happy birthday. I hope you have a lovely day.
That's awesome. February 9th.
February 9th is Super Bowl.
Super Bowl. Okay, so that's the night. That's the day I'm going to get my brisket plate from Michael Flores, who's selling a brisket plate for Knights of Columbus. Selling them for $15. Sausage, brisket, potato salad, all that. All the works. So I won't be cooking that day. I'll be eating that day. And I'm going to have 2 plates.
I was going to ask
one for the first half and one for the second.
I was going to ask you, how many plates were you going to get? Because I would assume it's for the family, right?
No.
No.
2 plates, one for me and one for my lovely producer. Did you hear that? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Anywho,
let's go through roll
we'll
call.
Talk about, what I want to talk about after the roll call.
Well, you got to give us a chance.
We talk about Super Bowl, and real quick. So Kendrick Lamar is doing the Super Bowl, right?
Oh, is he?
Yes. I don't know.
I don't really care for
any
Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar songs.
No,
Would I know any?
I don't.
What's his most popular song?
Don't look at me. I
I
don't know.
don't know any of his. Why would they?
All I know is that between him and Drake, I'm on Kendrick Lamar's
Okay,
team.
why? What's the deal between them two?
I don't want to say it on here.
Okay.
But
All right,
but
so-
you and I can discuss.
Okay,
during
Kendrick
commercial break.
Lamar. I don't know a single song. Would anybody know? Would I know his song if I
I'm
heard
sure with your kids, ask your kids. I don't even like Drake.
it? Yeah,
I
don't-
never have.
I don't like Drake, or I don't even know who Drake is. So I mean,
Yeah,
I know
I
who Drake
don't really-
is.
I know
He's
who
from
he
the Toronto
is.
Raptors. Like he's a fan of
Oh,
them. Yeah,
I don't know.
he's from Canada, isn't he?
I don't know.
All right.
Eh?
Anyway,
Eh?
let's do
Okay.
roll call. Roll call, everybody.
Oh yeah, okay. So Pepe and Michael Flores are watching.
Pepe.
Rory Ann says, "I'm still and always will be Cleto's Angels." Michael Flores
look at that.
says, "Texans got it this weekend."
Who said that?
Michael Flores.
Michael Flores.
Bob-
Obviously, the bar is open.
Bob Stewart says, "Bills all the way this year. Bills Mafia rule."
Bills. Hey, where has Bob been? Bob, we miss you. Where you been? We have not seen you on here in a while, in a long minute. I was thinking you were under the snow somewhere because he's not been on here.
I don't know. Brian Hughes says, "Good morning, everyone." Michael Flores. Oh, he answered February 9th. Denise Bocanegra. Shout out, Denise.
That's another.
She said, "OMG, that's our Galentine's party." It is, isn't it?
What?
We're having a Galentine's party at her place.
Galentine. What is that?
Where it's just the gals, like the friends, and
Oh.
we do a Valentine's. Yeah.
Okay, so it's another tight invite. I get it.
You have to be a gal. Lynette can
Yeah,
come.
not a gal. Gotcha.
Yeah.
And on February 9th?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm busy on that day.
No, now you have to go.
No,
Since you can
man.
put, no, I'm just kidding.
No, man. Well,
Okay.
Denise, hello, Denise. We haven't seen you in a long minute either.
I know. Raymond Flores says February 9th. She said
Raymond
that's
Flores, how you
Sunday.
doing?
Valerie Romo says, "Good morning, everyone." Joe Lopez says, "Good morning, Cleto. God bless." Denise says, "Whatever, guys. LOL." And then she said, "Bye." What were we talking about? She said that.
I don't know. I don't know.
Grand Rising says 80 Snipes.
80 Snipes was at the show last night.
Oh, nice.
80 Snipes, let me tell you, we have him coming in May. And it was so funny because I wanted to go up to him. I wanted to go up to him. It was like, because he was watching Alvin Perry last night. And, it's like us comedians, we'll kind of look at the talent and we're like, okay, and we'll size them up and say, okay, what's he got? That kind of thing. That's just us, it's the competitive ones. That's what we do. But at the same time, it's like, Snipes is one of those guys that he just gets in a groove, and that's it. He's gone.
I love
You got to
that.
see him May. I have the date. I got to write it down. I got to send it to him actually.
Okay.
So we got you in May, Snipes.
Maite Reese says, "They're Not Like Us" by Kendrick Lamar. I have no idea. My mom is watching.
Gloria.
Brian says, "Getting ready for Snowmageddon next Wednesday."
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
That's
We need
right.
to talk the weather. Bob Stewart says, "Miss you too. Been busy shoveling snow." My mom says, "Good morning, beautiful people."
Hi.
Denise says, "Oh, that's what it was."
What?
Denise goes, "LOL." She put about Drake. That's why she said whatever, because she's a big Drake fan.
Oh, okay.
And so anytime, yeah.
So
So
Denise,
that's why she's like, whatever.
what is Kendrick Lamar's biggest song?
I don't think she likes Kendrick Lamar. Do you,
I guess
Denise? Do you?
She's on Team Drake.
Yeah, she is Team Drake, right? You're Team
Okay.
Drake. Angel says, "Hi, Vanessa. You look great." Why, thank you. And then Rocky Lopez says,
on.
"Morning."
That clown right there. I don't know what he comes up with all this stuff. He says, I post, join me and Vanessa tomorrow at 10 o'clock. What time does that show start?
It's always been at 10 a.m. Then he says, "It's a little early,
It's a
isn't it?"
little
I saw
early,
that.
isn't it? I'm like, where does he come up with this
You
stuff?
used to be here at the show all the time. As a matter of fact, you're in the intro. Where have you been? Is he still part of the show?
I don't know. I don't know where he's at. I mean, he's MIA. He's in like the weeds somewhere. I don't know where he's at.
Rocky Lopez says, "Cleto's B-Day show is going to be awesome."
B-Day shows, and Rocky will probably be on it. So, we'll see.
Oh, that's exciting. Okay. My comments only start with Rory and saying, "I'm still and always will be Cleto's Angels."
Can
So
you read them,
unfortunately.
producer? Can you read them?
Who said that?
Who said that? Your mom.
Oh, I know my mom. Douglas, Betty
Douglas, how you
misses
doing,
me
Douglas?
doing the morning trappic. That's not the same without me. Thank you.
And it's true. It's not the same without you.
No, it's not the same without you either.
Well, I don't watch. Where's Fluffy at?
Are you going to go see Fluffy this weekend?
Where's he at?
I don't know. I don't know where he's at.
Is he in town? Is he?
Douglas Justice.
Is he in town? I mean, is he? Where's he going to be at?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Good morning, Ernest. How you doing? Who? Leo Garza, brother Leo, and my brother's watching. Oh man, my brother's so funny. That guy. I tell you. You know what? We'll talk about him in a second. Don't go anywhere, guys. We'll take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back.
Don't blow your money. Call Beluga Air and Insulation. You trusted us to cool and heat your home, and now we're offering insulation. Insulating your home is necessary with our San Antonio weather. Adding insulation keeps the air you purchase inside of your home instead of escaping through your attic. On average, homeowners have seen a savings up to 54% on their annual energy bill. It also allows your HVAC unit to perform more efficiently, which helps to increase the life of your unit and reduce maintenance problems. Don't blow your money. Call Beluga Air.
It's that time of year again. Time to review, enroll, and ask questions about your health insurance. AHIA is here to help you navigate all your options stress-free.
Look, I'm no insurance expert, but I do know one thing. If you're calling your cousin Chewy for insurance advice, you're doing it all wrong.
AHIA is dedicated to serving San Antonio with personalized care. Contact them. Local service, real people, trusted expertise.
AHIA, it's about family.
Here, I'll just give it to you. Oh, what do you know? There you go. So my producer was.
Well, yeah, that person sucks, right?
You know that one there. Let me tell you.
Oh, hey.
Oh, hey, that man. Jeez. Oh, we never say that about our producer. Oh, she's the best in the world. Yeah, she's the best in the world. Let me tell you, and she's kind of hot. Anyway, so
Just kidding.
we have a special guest today, and you know, every now and then, Vanessa, you probably need a little help with your life, and to plan it out, and to make sure that you and your family are well taken care of. And you know, our special guest today is someone that's going to be able to tell us a little bit about what he does in order to go ahead and help us, make a plan for ourselves to go ahead and be protected all the way around for not only ourselves but our family as well. And that is actually Jose.
Jose, yes.
But what's it like? Bricio, there you go. Jose Bricio. And he is a financial planner. He's here today going to show us.
That's wonderful.
Financial professional. My producer corrected me. Sorry. And I want to make sure I get that correct. So tell me a little bit about what it is you do.
Okay. So a little bit of what I do, but first, thank you for having me on the show. Really do appreciate it. So just a little bit about me. I'm here from San Antonio, graduated from Stevens High School, class of 11. I have a family of 4. Me and my wife just celebrated our 9-year anniversary yesterday. Have 2 kids.
Congratulations.
Yeah, happy anniversary.
They are my pride and joy. Thank you. And that's what I love so much about what I do is I can relate to the working class, the majority of the people here in San Antonio. So really pretty much what I do is I sit down with them and I help them in 3 key phases of their life. That's risk mitigation, wealth accumulation, and estate planning, right? So what does that look like, right? A lot of us, we didn't grow up with this financial literacy. They didn't teach us it in school, right? They teach us college algebra. They teach us world economics. They teach us a bunch of stuff. But as far as planning our lifestyles, leaving a legacy for our children, we really have no clue, right? So that's where I kind of come in and I help them with their planning.
Yeah. And like, so for instance, if I'm like trying to, like, again, and I guess age doesn't matter either, but at the same time, it might, because of the fact that, you know, you're not, some are working, some are retired.
Yes.
I mean, but you have a plan for each and every one of them.
Yes. So I feel that no matter where people are at in their lives, that I can be a financial resource for them. If not now, maybe sometime in the future. Like you said, we're all different stages in our life. Some people are retiring. Some people are barely having buying their first home. Maybe they're starting a family, no matter where they're at. So whenever we sit down with our clients, it's like we're building a house, right? In order to build a very nice house, if we're building a 2-story home, it's going to have a different foundation than when we're building a skyscraper. right?
Right.
So it just depends on what people's goals are. So when it comes to foundation, it's about protecting our most valuable asset.
Right.
Do you know what your most valuable asset is?
Yeah, my producer. She's sitting right over there.
Oh,
so sweet.
and you didn't skip a beat.
No, I did not. I know where my bread is buttered. Though.
That's I love it.
That's
I love it.
that's my loveness over there.
Yeah. So
My wife said you're gonna have no bread to butter if you don't watch yourself.
oh man. I love
No,
it.
now my family is my most. Yeah.
Yes. No, it is very important, right? A family. I talk to a lot of people and they're like, oh, it's my 401k, it's my home, it's this, it's that, right? But it's like you said.
If you would have asked Vanessa, she would have said this show.
this
show right
yes.
This show, absolutely.
Yeah. So it's our ability to wake up in the morning and provide for our families, right? That's our most valuable asset. If something happens to me and I'm not able to go work and provide for my family, well, then the whole family shuts down fast, right? We all know that we're one accident, one thing away from our family living in family doing worse, right?
Right.
That's why protections are so important. From there, we look at a 3 to 6 months inconvenience fee. People like to call them emergency funds. I like to call them inconvenience fees because life is full of them, right?
Yeah.
Flat tire, car broke down, maybe lost my job,
Doctor visits,
the whole nine, right? We need to have some type of cushion there. From there, we start building the nice part of the house. It takes the most amount of time because there's so many details in it. Do you know what part that is? It's
the furnace.
All right. It's the accumulation phase.
Because that's where I burn all my money. No, go ahead.
That's funny. It's the accumulation phase. This is us saving for retirement, saving for large purchases. It takes the most amount of time to do because it takes time to grow. From there, we look at college education. How important is it for your child to go to school? There's 1,000 ways to pay for school. That's why it's scores on top. It's important, but we want to look at retirement first. Then we look at speculative investing. Speculative investing is investing in a brand new crypto. What was that crypto that came out a couple of months ago?
Bitcoin?
No, that one's been around for a while.
I don't know, but
What
XRP just shot up like 19 points.
No, there was
Look
one.
at you.
Oh, I made some money.
Nice. Yeah, but there was that famous.
Yeah, take a good look. She might not be here next tomorrow. I hit what? I'm a millionaire.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll still be here. More so.
It's gonna be where's Vanessa?
No, I will be working, so I can be available. Sorry.
No, you're good. I like the
that just
tangents.
came out a couple months ago. I don't know which one is that one.
It was the famous YouTuber, the girl.
The Hawk Tua girl?
Yeah, she had her own crypto.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah, she had her
bro,
own
that
crypto.
crashed.
Yes.
She owes people millions of dollars. She might go to jail.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
weird.
how does that work? That if she was so popular, and then it
Because the people that she trusted or invested in ended up not like doing it.
I'm not too sure how it happened, but a lot of people lost a lot of money.
wow.
So that's kind of like on top, the speculative investing, right? We have to be. Oh, it's like going to the casino. You go with $100. You have to know that it's okay. Right?
Okay, real quick. One of my favorite movies is Boiler Room. Is it
yeah.
And these guys, you're talking about Ben Affleck, Vin Diesel, all these guys are all
Ben Affleck.
they're like
All the traders.
traders.
Yes.
But they're like they're asking rich people to invest in fake accounts. Is that what these folks are doing?
Who is the crypto?
Well,
That's
not
not
crypto,
crypto.
but just like
That girl.
like in the movie.
It's possible. That's
Yeah.
that's what we're thinking. This something
You know,
like that.
like because I mean, if I know that trading is where you're supposed to take this money, put it over here in this account, kind of in this stock, and then let it sit for a minute. Okay, no, take it out of there and put it over here, and you're constantly moving the money. I mean, I don't know much about stocks and bonds, but from watching that movie, I think I kind of took a little bit of more or less what I was looking at.
Yeah.
Is that somewhat the same?
So the whole premise of Boiler Room was a bunch of people that
All my stocks and bond comes down to Boiler Room, the movie.
So what was the purpose of the movie?
the Boiler Room is kind of like the Wolf of Wall Street. These guys
Yes.
that weren't doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Right.
Now, because of
But they were rich.
they made money, then they all went to prison.
Yeah, they
All
did.
crooks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went to prison, rightfully so, playing with people's money.
Wow.
So we talked about stocks and bonds. So when you invest into like the S&P 500, and all this is just for educational purposes, it's not financial advice. Contact your financial professional. If you're working with one, get with them, right?
I like the disclaimer.
Yes, very important. So the S&P 500, it gives back anywhere between 8 to 10% on average every year. Some years it's great, some years it's bad, but it levels out right there, 8 to 10. So if you just set it and leave it, don't touch it, you'll be fine. What happens is we start moving, like your analogy, boiler room, and then that's when you can really start seeing like fluctuations. For some people it works, for some it doesn't. It just depends on people's risk tolerance. But like, again, talk to your financial professional, talk to whoever you work with. Is it right for you? If it's right for you, great. If it's not right for you, well then we can go other routes as well.
Let me go back to something you said a little while ago, because you're talking about an emergency fund.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're talking about an emergency fund, and one of the things that I noticed that when I was doing the Dave Ramsey, trying to get my credit back and all that stuff, the main his little lesson A or whatever is a baby step is what he calls it, is an emergency fund, and he said you got to come up with at least $1,000. Now I don't have $1,000. That's why I'm in need of this this program. But then I found out later on that when I had $1,000, rather than pay it, I just saved it.
Yeah.
And it does come in handy when you need, something like, you got to be, I think when I first saw that, I was like, I think you need to be in a position of already having money before to have that, to follow those steps.
Yeah.
Because not a lot of people have that. They barely had enough money to buy the book to read about, what he said.
Yes, no, and that's a great point. I'm glad you brought it up. So what we're going to look at first is protections, right? Because the reason protections are important is because we're all valuable, right? Mm-hmm. If you're making, let's say,
did you hear that? You're valuable.
Yes, we all are. No matter if you're making, it doesn't matter how much money you make. You're valuable. Your family depends on that money. Mm-hmm. If God forbid something happens to one of us, well, those next 20, 30, 40 years, your family's depending on that money to come in. Well, now it's gone. It's out the window. Something like that happens. So that's what we look at first. It's protections. Then we look at emergency fund. Hey, let's have it, right? Sometimes let's get a plan going. Let's be disciplined. Let's stay consistent. These plans have to consist of two things, right? We have to be in a place to implement them, and we have to be in a plan to sustain them. So let's get it up to where we need to be, and then let's start building the nice house.
Awesome. Well, I'll tell you what. On that note, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna go to quick commercial, and we'll come back and do. If you have any questions for Jose about financial planning or anything like that, hold on to them. When we come back, put them in the comments. We'll read them when we come back from commercial. Don't go anywhere. Hey guys, if you're planning a party or an event or a wedding or quinceañera or anything like that, you want to give Balloons Over San Antonio a call. That's right. Our good friends over there, Gene Davos and the gang, are waiting by the phones. They want to help you make your event memorable. That's right. If you need anything from party rentals, such as tables, chairs, canopies, tents, margarita machines, bouncy houses, whatever it is you need, they got you covered. Give them a call, Balloons Over San Antonio. Right now, they're promoting their luxurious porta potties. That's right. 3 toilets on a trailer. If you have an outdoor event such as like a parade route or a fall festival or just even a family reunion, you don't want anybody messing up your toilets, give them a call. All they need to know is where to drop that trailer off and where to pick it up. They take care of all the work for you, reasonable price, and it will go ahead and make sure your event is memorable because they're air-conditioned porta potties. Come on now. Not your regular porta potties. These are the porta potties. So give them a call. They got you covered. Again, it is Balloons Over San Antonio. They're waiting by the phones. Tell them that you saw this on the Where's Cleto show.
It's her birthday today.
And we're back, everybody. We're here with financial planner and financial professional. Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. But if you have any questions, guys, for Jose, please let them know. Put them in the comments right now. We're going to go ahead and do a roll call. So before we get into more information about how you can get a hold of him, we want to know if you have any questions. So What's the roll call there?
I'm logging in. Logging in.
One job. And while
No, I
she's
can't-
doing
I
that,
can't stay on because then I hear the show in my ear. And
while
then
she's
it's
doing
all
that,
weird.
here, by the way, here you go. While she's
Oh.
doing that, shout out to your wife. She's watching.
Hey!
Hey, baby. Hey, Marlene.
Aww.
That's the, happy anniversary.
Yeah. Happy anniversary.
Rocky Lopez says laugh out loud all weekend. Fluffy's at the AOL. AOL.
AOL. Wow.
Tell me
Went
you're
back in
old
time?
without telling me you're old.
You went back in time?
Fluffy's going to be at the LOL. That's what Maite says. Rocky says I have tickets to Saturday night late night show for Fluffy. It's going to be good. And then Rory says Rocky Lopez Cleto wants your tickets for his birthday. 5 shows sold out. So that's it.
Nice. Well, if you guys, again, how can people get a hold of you for if they want your services?
Okay. Yeah. I can leave some contact information or just call me. My number is 830-513-9394. I'm on, you can find me on social media at Jose Bricio.
Jose Bricio. So if you have any questions, and again, send them our way. We'll definitely make sure. Huh?
He's tagged on the show.
He's tagged on the show. So he's tagged on the show, guys. Make sure to go see his page, like his page, support him, and again, give him. If you know anybody that is in need of a financial professional and needs a little help, in
I think we all do. I think we all could, unless it's you or like someone that does what you do. I think we all need some financial.
My wife doesn't even trust me with, like, I told her that I was good in record keeping in high school. She will not let me near the books.
No, that's not in your personality.
She will not let me near the books. Like,
She's
trust
right.
me with money or dollars and decimals.
Yeah.
Dollars and decimals. I'll put them on the wrong.
You know why?
Million.
Yeah, you know why? Because you're like me. We don't need to touch that stuff. We need people like Lynette to handle all that for us.
So my wife's more of the person like. I asked her like the other day, can I get some Rudy's fish? Because you got Rudy's fish money.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, no, I don't. That's why I'm asking you what kind of fish money I have.
Yeah.
You got Hill Country Fair fish stick money. I said,
Fish stick.
wow. Okay. Well, I said thank you so much, brother.
Thank you for
Appreciate
having
you.
me.
Thank
And,
you.
you're welcome
Thank you.
here anytime. If you want to just share anything, just let us know.
I sure will.
All
Thank you,
right,
guys.
thank you. Oh, your mic
Thank you, sir.
before you drive off home.
All right. So now we are here, guys, at Tropical Smoothie Cafe, off of 3009 in Universals? No.
We are in
Schertz.
So we are actually off of I-35. If you're heading on the southbound direction, so we're not off of 3009 because that would be not parallel, but what is it? Perpendicular.
Perpendicular.
Yeah, but you take the U-turn at 3009.
All those big words.
All those new words I learned.
So it's time for our favorite money shot, famous money shot.
Yes.
And I believe what we
I'm
have
sore.
here is the Cali. It's a
I was
Cali
wondering what it was.
not burger, but it's
my God.
flatbread with sausage and cheese, and it's a
Oh, it's a breakfast?
Yes, one's for you.
Okay. Oh, okay.
One's for me. And
Well, okay, I'll showcase mine.
Showcase
Oh,
look at that.
my mouth literally just watered.
Mine would, if I could see it, and
Mine would if I could see it. Sorry, I was a little late on that. Oh. Okay. So what we are seeing in the flatbread, you got scrambled eggs. You got sausage. That looks like chipotle sauce on top of the eggs. And you have a guacamole.
man, that's so good. Real good, though.
Leo, brother Leo is what you say.
Brother Leo came last Thursday, right when you left.
No, I know.
He came in, and he tried the food here and loved it.
Mm.
He wants to come back.
Yes.
Did I tell you
The
that
food
he
is
invited me to his
spectacular.
church on Sunday?
Mm.
He invited me to his church on Sunday, and he prayed over me, his whole congregation, from over my eyes and stuff. And which guy, everybody knows I'm a big believer in the power of prayer, and I'm telling you right now, if you can, please, keep my vision in your prayers, because man, it's like it doesn't seem like it's getting any better, and it doesn't seem like it's getting any worse. So I'm kind of steady, and it's kind of
Irritating.
yeah, because you can't do really anything. You can't do stuff, and you're bumping into stuff, and you're like, I didn't mean to hit this, and this is my wife, and I bumped into her, and she's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Scoot over."
No.
So, but
I cannot imagine. I'm sorry.
I tease my wife, but get this: you don't realize how much you appreciate something till it's gone, right?
Absolutely.
So with my eyesight, yesterday, my wife took me. We were at Nadler's, and I felt like eating Ding Hao right around the corner. I like the lemon chicken. It's all white meat and everything like that. So I went to go get a lunch special at Ding Hao. She goes, "Do you want me to go get it for you?" I said, "No, I'll get it." I just don't like to be a burden on her as much as I can. If I could do something on my own.
Yeah.
So I walked in, and man, I didn't realize it was dark in there. And they had a line of people, and I'm like, oh my God. I felt so, I don't want to say afraid, but I felt like small. I felt like I could not maneuver. I didn't want to go like this. And I'm just like, oh man. So I'm just staying close to the rail. Finally, I get around the corner, and I get to the register, and I made it, and I came back out, and I just remember, and I look at my wife, and I'm thinking to myself, man, I'm trying not to get emotional here, because it's like kind of choking me up a little bit, because you don't realize, and it's like, I was trying to say this the other day, I tease my wife, I make jokes and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, she's not like people come up to me like, man, you make fun of your wife all the time. How can you do that? Blah, blah, blah. And that's like, she gets the gig, she knows what I do. But at the same time, the one thing she's never been in my eyes is a punchline.
Oh, yeah.
Never. And even more so now, I appreciate everything. Every holding up my hand, to guiding me, to not just leaving me somewhere, and it's like
leaving you somewhere.
No,
we're gonna leave you on the south side and drive off.
No, we were
like we're giving up a dog. No, I'm just kidding. Leaving you somewhere. I'm just saying, what? You feel it? You feel it?
Oh, you got a sheet over here.
I've been working out.
So China. So Lynette, after my boys' game at the gym, they got one light, and then it's all dark to the parking lot. So my wife's over there consoling my son because they lost the game and left me there. I'm like, and she had to come back, and she's like, "Here, put your arm here. Okay, all right, let's go."
Oh no! Well, you're in our thoughts and prayers for sure that you get your vision back.
Thank you.
I cannot even imagine.
Happy was making fun of me last night because I was trying to drink my tea, and I'm like,
is it just like a straight shot?
yeah, but it was something else. But again, guys, you got to come try this flatbread. This is it right here.
Yes,
it's called the Cali.
So the Cali is
Breakfast
definitely it's worth the trip. Absolutely. There's so whenever I eat my food, I like a robust flavor. And I like a lot of and when I say spices, I don't mean like heat, like like salsa or anything. I mean like flavor. And this is exactly what this has with all the combinations. Like like a chipotle sauce. That's going to be amazing. That's going to be a lot of flavor within itself.
That sausage is good too.
But then I was just about to mention, but then the sausage is very flavorful. And the egg and the avocado really add like that finishing touch. I love it a lot.
It's really good.
Oh, I said I love it.
I love it. And so again, shout out to my wife for being the blessing that she is and really being there for me. You find
They're
out
not leaving you.
You find out you find your ride or die with stuff like this, And as much as so this is it. The other day, I think it was Monday, and Anna was there. Oh no! It was last week when we were talking about doing the dishes and all that stuff. And my wife says, she's in my ear and she goes, okay, I'll remember that. Next time you want to go down the stairs, who's going to help you? Go on with your bad self, mister. I can do it by myself. Go on with your bad self, mister. I don't need no help. Go on with your bad self. I ain't 7. Go on. Go on.
You know, life has a way of sometimes humbling you. Not that you need humbling. You're a humble man. But like you said, like really appreciating, and you try not to take things for granted.
Right.
After that.
I told my wife thank you yesterday for helping me with everything. Not just the show, but and what she does for me, you know, with the show here and my comedy and other shows. But she helps me, you know, with a lot of stuff, you know, just the everyday stuff, and you know, preparing my meals and different things to help me because I can't see. And she sees me struggle, and that's just the kind of person that she is. She's got this servant's heart, you know, she really does. And I mean, you know, she will give you the shirt off her back. She's that kind of person, and very thoughtful, little lippy, but very thoughtful, you know. But
I doubt you'd have it any other way.
She's also a person that's going to give it to you straight.
Oh, yeah.
She's not going to sugarcoat anything. She's not that person. Like, you know, when we were working, okay, it used to piss me off. I'm just going to say it. Our boss would get on my nerves. Our manager.
Don't say which one.
You know who I'm talking about. Would get on my nerves because he want me to do a certain thing. And my wife goes, well, what did you do wrong? Were you doing your job? Were you doing? I'm like, hey, you're married to me, not him. You know, you should be on my side. She goes, no, you're wrong. You didn't do this. You didn't do that. You did this. Hey. I'm going to go to the other room because you're not my very favorite person right now.
Well, she's not lying.
Oh, another one.
What'd you do wrong?
So let's say I'm your husband, right?
What?
And you're having a hard day. Tell me about your boss. Let's say.
Oh, I can't now.
Let's say a coworker just getting on your nerves, and then I come out and say, maybe you just don't understand her. Maybe it's you that has.
Well, it's trying to give different perspective.
No. Maybe it's your perspective that's wrong. See, it would get under your skin, right? Because you're like, hold up, you're my spouse.
Well,
right?
not if she's trying to give you different perspective, like to where they're coming from.
No, you know, she's trying to make them right.
No, Cleto. Yes. No.
Producer, can you hear me?
I'm sure she can hear you. I'm sure she can hear you.
Am I right? Am I right? Testing.
So what are your plans for this weekend?
All right. Don't switch the subject.
What? What are your plans this weekend?
All right.
Before you get in trouble, and then she leaves you on the side of the road, and then you can't find your way home.
Anyway. I wish I could see what you just did, but that's funny. It just sounded funny because what you just did, if you went like this, let me tell you, I did that at Brontex Theater last Friday.
Oh,
they told me, Cleto, there's an Indian rug. Don't go past that because you're gonna fall over the stage. So the microphone is black, the mic stand is black, and the background is black, and I can't see anything, and all I see is dark. So I'm like this. I go, oh, there you are. All right, thank you, God.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
All right, well, let's take a quick commercial break then.
Take a quick commercial break. We come back, we'll do roll call, guys. Don't go anywhere. If you want the best movie experience, you have to go to City Base Cinema. It is my theater, and I want to invite each and every one of you to come on out. Not only they make you feel welcome, they treat you like family. Brad Smith and the crew really know how to do it right. If you want that state-of-the-art experience in a movie with the surround sound, you want to go to City Base Cinema. They got reclining chairs, right? I mean, you got a comfortable experience all the way through. Not to mention a full-on bar right when you walk in as you're waiting for your movie. They got TVs so you can see a game or two. Also, they have a concession stand that you do not want to miss. It's like no other. They have your regular popcorn, nachos, and candy, but they also have barbacoa and Big Red, not to mention Takis, pizza, and corn dogs. So you want to make sure to get your snacks before and a comfortable recliner and the state-of-the-art sound system. You are set. City-based cinema. Don't go for your first time experience. If you have never been there, go check it out. It's my theater, and now it's yours. Hey, if you're looking for a house and you're looking to get out of your house, we have the right person for you. Margaret Sandoval, our very own realtor. You want to give her a call. She works very, very hard to go ahead and find you the best deal you want. That you're looking for economy, if you're looking for, space, if you're looking for just a place of your own that you can just make brand new memories in, she's got you covered. All you have to do is give her a call. She will work day and night to make sure that you are satisfied with your purchase. Not only that, but do it at a highest standard, meaning finding you the most economical house and get you that's on the market today and get you the best deal. So give Margaret Sandoval a call today. She's waiting by the phone. Thanks. All right, everybody. Boy, that producer's a little lazy.
God, you know what? That person just sucks. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you there.
Welcome back to the Trending with Trudy show, everybody. We weren't saying anything. We're saying nothing but nice things about my producer. What's that? Hello? What?
Go breaker.
What?
Breaker.
You're breaking up. What? No. Again, we want to give a shout out to our lovely cohorts. What do we call them? Our friends over there at Trending with Trudy.
Oh, colleagues.
Colleagues. Fellow colleagues.
Fellow colleagues.
No, that was.
I didn't know what you were going to say there for a second.
Cohorts.
I
don't know.
Sounds like warts and something else. But yes, yeah. Shout out to Trudy Stone. She's the host of Trending with Trudy.
I wanted to ask her about her picks for this weekend.
Oh yeah.
I want to see what her picks were, but
I'm very curious. Text her or call her.
Tell her, hey, call her and say, watch our show and tell us what your picks are.
Oh yeah, she should have commented.
I was going to tell you.
Let's see. Should we do a roll call?
Let's do a roll call.
Jinx.
Yeah.
I'm at 12% on my phone. Oh, oops. Valerie Romer says, happy birthday to Chandra Murphy. Oh my gosh. Murphy or Murphy?
Murphy.
Huh?
Murphy.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, Chandra Murphy. It's his birthday. Happy birthday. I'm a huge fan of his. Yeah, my God.
He's on a cruise right now.
On a cruise?
Hawaii.
Good for him. Michael Forrest says, I'm going to make it out there one of these days. Yes, sir. Good food. He likes the food here.
Yeah, Leo Garza came last Thursday. He loved the food. He loved what he ordered, and he works around here, so it's kind of cool.
Oh, he does?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
So he's in the area. And, man, let me tell you something. That brother, if you want to go to a church and feel like when he was talking, I kid you not, when he was preaching, he goes, I know I'm talking to somebody here. I was over here. I literally was like, man, just like this. That's all I kept doing. And he was just preaching, and it was just like, oh my God. He goes, I really, he said, I was like this. I literally almost stood up and said, stop. Stop. I can't. You're getting me. You're getting, everything he was saying was right on point.
Have you ever thought being like a fill-in preacher?
A what?
Like a fill-in preacher?
Fill-in preacher?
Like from time to time, like going in. I bet you would do a really great service.
I would.
Or you would conduct a great service? What's the verbiage on that?
Yeah, I mean, it's like
I don't know.
These pastors, I mean, a lot of them, every one of them is different. But you know what? There's some that that put in so much of their time into learning about the Word of Christ and God, and just really serving Him wholeheartedly. And then, you know, there's some, honestly, that I don't think there's, like, I've never ever downed a pastor because he's doing the work of God, and that's just me. But you know, I know there's some that, you know, they've been doing it so long, and sometimes I'll phone it in, and then it's like, you know, you can almost tell. But there's some that, you know, they can't wait to get up there, and that's Brother Leo. Like he said, get this, he didn't even preach what he studied. He preached on something that God.
That's
put in his
awesome.
heart. And that's when I was like, oh, his obedience helped me on Sunday.
Oh,
And I just he could see that, you know, I was called to do something, and eventually, you know, it's like he saw that I was getting discouraged and felt the need to encourage me, lift me up. And he did.
Yeah.
It was a you know,
Thank you.
go ahead and you know, go by Saved by Grace. If you're looking for a good church and a good, I mean, it's a small church too. So it's like, what I love about small churches is that you can get a lot of one-on-one.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm part of a small church. I go with Frankie Chapa
Saved by Grace Church it's what it's called on Pleasanton Road.
of a Pleasanton. Hey, let me ask you. So, you know, I know you were saying that Rory called you and was telling you about the Monjero, whatever, how it, you know, can, one of the side effects could be to like lose your sight. So when was the last time did you take the shot, and did her vision come back?
But see, here's the deal. She didn't have double retina detachment. I do. And I'm diabetic, so diabetic retinopathy, because where she was doing it more for weight loss than she was for, you know, like
for health.
Too. It was more health wise, but at the same time, it was it's affecting my vision. And my thing is, I took 4 doses. That's a month's worth. So I'm trying hard now to not take it. My doctor said get off of it. And
do you have to like wean off, or is this something you can just stop?
I can just stop. That's fine.
Why don't you sell them on the black market? I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Boy, yeah.
I'm pretty sure you would have some takers.
You need any Manjaro?
No.
Yeah.
I am doing it the old-fashioned way. So I had issues with my thyroid.
I can tell.
And I know. I had issues with my thyroid. So I had gained like 20 pounds and even my doctor was like, Vanessa, what are you doing?
No, I had problems with my thyroids too.
Those are thighs, not thyroid. But I started taking like sea salt, and then I take some like natural supplements because my thyroid was just slowing down. It hasn't hit that point to where I would need medication. So I'm taking like certain supplements to help to keep it healthy. And so I've been finally able to like lose that weight. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm still not where I used to be, but I'm working hard at it. So I don't go by weight anymore because I'm realizing, like, I used to always be like 125, like always 120s. But now
You've always been thin since I've known you.
Oh, well, thank you. But I got a little tooth in there. When I first started with as a traffic anchor, I got real skinny.
Yeah.
This was in 2016. Oh, yeah, when I was doing sports.
How long were you on the news?
And
as traffic.
a total, I did it. I was like fill-in like 9 years ago.
So you were on there for 9 years?
I've been doing it, for a while.
So the same time I was there?
Mm-hmm. It was before the merger, though. That was before the merger. I
was before the merger,
Yeah, so I got too skinny there for a minute. I don't want to get like that.
Oh, that's
right.
That's right. You were on 9 years, but because you were after me when I got let go, you were still on.
Yeah,
that's right.
Because I was with Fox, you were with News 4, then the merger happened. Yeah,
and the merger.
And then we were both already there. But so right now I weigh 145, and actually, if I'm being real honest, 147. But that's okay. So I'm not really going by weight. I'm going by how I look and how my clothes feel. Because if I was like, if I were to be like 125, I'd be too skinny and no muscle. I like a fit look. I like, you know, shape. I don't want to be.
You want to be like Rosedale ready. You know what I mean?
Rosedale ready?
You want to be,
Yeah,
the thickness is in.
I would like to be 145, just more muscle and less fat.
More muscle, less fat. Yeah, don't we
Yeah,
all?
but I mean, I think that's a good weight.
Like my thing is, I got to start exercising and then, you know, start getting in shape and then eating better and eating right.
Dude, let's do it together. Come on, let's do it
Yeah,
together.
we
We can
gotta
hold
do
each
it.
other accountable.
So, okay, so we'll have to bring a scale and weigh ourselves.
No.
Okay. There with the accountability right there. It's
No,
like, I'm
because
gonna
the
fake it till I
jeans, the
make it.
jeans add weight, and so do my snow boots. My bugs, my bugs. So no,
So the what's your favorite workout?
it's Hot Works and Body Pump, and I love running. I love to run up to hike up the trails. I don't know. I have a lot. I love working out. It's a part of my life.
Nice. Well, let's do one more roll call before we do a final thought and knock that out.
Oh man, I was thirsty. I finished that. All right. Oh, one more comment on a Sandoval? Let's see.
Anna Sandoval, thank you so much.
Sorry,
again
it takes
for
me a
going to the
minute
show
to get
last
back
night.
in.
And for
Oh, she said
filling-
good morning, everybody.
for
Well, good
filling
morning.
in. She just got on right now?
Let me say something real quick.
Yeah.
So I see her like as people you may know on Facebook, and she was on the show, and I'm like, who is that? And then I see Sandoval, and I was like, she looks like Margaret's sister, but I know her name isn't Anna.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but then I saw like, well, her last name's Sandoval, and I'm like, but no, her name's Mimi. Her name, like, that's not her. And then so I spoke to Margaret this morning. She's like, no, we just call her Mimi. So she was introduced to me as Mimi.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I know her. So when I saw Anna, I'm like, who is this?
She's got like 5 different names. Like she goes by Anna, Madi, Mimi, Tito, Rebe. All these Jacksons.
Tito.
You know, I mean, she goes by all of them. She goes
That's
by all of
funny.
them.
That's funny. All right. Oh, 2 minutes.
2
We've got a
minutes,
minute
all right.
each for our final thought. What's yours? You go first.
All
So I
right,
can
my
piggyback.
final thought is, let's see here.
Be like UPS. See where life takes you. And do you know what? If you think you got the wrong package, maybe it's just at the wrong address. So, there's a UPS truck right over there, and I just said the first thing that came out of my mouth. I don't
All right.
know.
If we're gonna go that route, hey, no, over here.
Yeah, you.
If you
Right here.
you right there.
Yeah.
If
In
you
the back.
feel like, you know what, I got no one, and I feel like, you know what, I'm better off just kind of eating a hot dog in the park by myself.
Yeah.
And guess what? Probably are. Because who wants that friend that's just chatty Cathy?
Right. Yeah.
No, you want some peace and quiet every now and then. So make sure you get that hot dog.
Yeah.
Make sure you find a nice little bench in the park.
Yes.
And you know what? When the sun's beating on your face, say to yourself, dang, I should got me some almond joys. and then you take another drink of your big gulp.
Filled
Put
with
it
water,
down.
not soda. Water.
No, a good Mountain Dew on a hot day.
That has the most sugar.
Don't listen to this one over
Don't
here.
get me started.
This is my sequence.
Mm-mm.
And so, oh, sorry.
The great Oz has spoken.
This is not the Hallmark Channel. All right, guys. Thank you so much to Tropical Smoothie Cafe for allowing us to be out here. Proud sponsor of the show. Thank you to Stephen Forbes. We're proudly presenting the show right in front of his Warrior Wall. And again, want to thank our
Jose Bricio.
Jose Bricio for coming in
on
as our
out.
special guest. And to Vanessa for finally making it in. Well, actually, she,
Bro, I
she
was
actually
here.
comes in. It's Margaret that doesn't show up.
Oh, now it's poor
Yeah,
Margaret.
Now it's Margaret.
But
Go,
Her
Margaret.
sister comes in. So now I know they are the same person.
Mimi
Anna's
is-
Mimi,
look,
Mimi
Mimi
is Anna.
is on standby right. She's in the car. She was in the car in case you didn't show up. She is right there in the car. She's right there. She's like this. I'm ready, coach. Put me in. Put me in, coach.
She's all, these girls are never here. I'm here.
Amadi is she's turning into my girl, Amadi.
Oh,
Yes, ma'am.
God. Yes.
Madi,
I like
Mimi,
it.
Madi, Tito, whatever.
Mimi,
You know.
Tito. We'll call her Tito.
Jackson 5. You gotta go. How many sisters you guys do? We got like 4 sisters.
And one brother.
I go, y'all like the Jacksons, but in reverse.
Yeah.
Who's Janet? He's Janet.
He's.
All right, guys,
All
we
right.
gotta get going. Thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate it. Tune in tomorrow. I believe I'll have Vanessa or maybe her aunt, her cousin. I don't know, somebody. All right, guys, take care. God bless. We'll see you. Bye.
Bye-bye.